Hi everyone, I'm Zuzka, the Craftsy Penguin. Welcome back to another video. This one is the regular update for you to show you what I've been doing, what I finished, what I'm working on right now. Just, the works in progress, the finished objects, all of that stuff. So, let's jump straight into it. There is one thing that is no longer in my possession. It was taken by Foxy, who is the rightful owner of it, and I will insert a clip of it right now in here in the video. So while you're watching it, I will tell you about this necklace that I made for her. It is to match a ball gown that she has for a great event that she's going to attend, and well, it was a challenge, but it was so enjoyable to make this. I know I showed you previously the flowers and the petals of the flowers that I made as this trial version, and in the end, while making the final piece, I had to dismantle those flowers and those petals because I was playing kind of a game of bead chicken. I usually play the game of thread chicken or yarn chicken, so now it was bead chicken, and with those light yellowish AB decor seed beads in there, I finished up having 27 left of them, like 27 pieces of these tiny beads after I did the flowers on this, and that was after dismantling the trial flowers. So that was quite fun, but we managed. I only had to make the tassels after it, sew the flowers onto the chain and give it a closure, which in the end I found out I didn't have in my supplies. So Foxy herself bought some, brought it here. We had put it together and she took it immediately, and that's also why I showed you the video of the necklace instead of showing it, like this on the screen, because, well, first, it's not here, and second, it is quite tough to make the camera focus, on the stuff that I'm showing you close up, which brings me to the other beaded thing. Which I will try to show you now, and I hope the camera is going to work with this. I need to change the golden rings on this because I only had the big ones, and today I stopped to buy the smaller ones, and I will probably be able to give this to the owner tomorrow. So this is the watch movement for Cleo, which I finally decorated with beads and decided for a design like this. So it is a sewn circular thingy and part of the back is visible there, and the front part looks like this. I'll have to fix this bead escaping to the side here. So that's something I need to do today. And yeah, so she decided for the blue, and I did the circular thing and the case for the watch movement. From the side there you can see probably that there are golden beads at the side. And then I wanted to make some more decoration on it, as you can see, and I had so many variations, so I showed her some pictures and she decided for these ones, which I believe make it really nice and fancy, and it looks special, I think, and I really like the combo of the gold and blue. It's one of my favorites actually. So yeah, this is going to go to her probably tomorrow. And that's another thing from my long-term to-do list done, which, procrastination just is terrible. But yeah, that's how it is. and I started one new thing right away. That's another commission that I have that I already mentioned. After the super huge mega cat, Jadra wants the long cat, the super long cat, and I've started it. It's heterochromic, it has eyes of different colors. It already has the front legs, and it's going to be like, you know, a meter long. So here is the start of the long cat. It looks derpy and weird for now because it's not even stuffed and anything like that. It's also going to have white snoot, white nose, and some embroidery in this white glow-in-the-dark yarn. So this is going to be interesting as well. So I started that. And for many more rows it's going to be just mindless, you know, single crocheting around, which is great. The only thing is it's quite a dark color yarn, and it's quite tough to work on dark colored yarns in crochet when it's dark outside and under artificial lighting, you know. So I'm trying to do that in the evenings, but I should probably use my afternoons for that, because for now, also, yeah, I started going into my job, my day job more now, and I was afraid how it's gonna affect, you know, the videos, the crafting, everything, and it's absolutely going to affect that. I feel more tired and everything, and I'm for now only at part-time, at half of my, you know, final intended intensity of work. So for now we are safe, sort of, but I'm tired. It also ties to, you know, the autumn that started, like, you know, just right at the equinox with cold temperatures and darkness and clouds and everything. So yeah, not a happy penguin over here. But yeah, for now it's going to be sorta okay. I'm gonna basically have the afternoons free unless the kiddos have, you know, aren't sick or don't have appointments or anything. But yeah, for now it's okay, but it's gonna get more intense in a few months, so we'll see after that. For now I'm settling into this and we'll see. So yeah, as I said, I will try to work on the long cat in the afternoons and keep other stuff for the evenings probably. The shortening days are not my favorite, I have to say. But the thing I can work on whenever, basically, aside of that wrap cardigan that still lives in my backpack and didn't move since last time. I didn't touch it, I guess, or maybe I made a row or two extra, but I don't think so. The other thing is Mom's cardigan, the one with multiple, you know, earthy natural color yarns. Last time I was talking about it, you can see it here in the corner. Last time I was talking about it, we were deciding for the one or two extra colors to join the palette that we had for it, and the yarns that Mom decided to use are these two, as I sorta expected, the dusty pinkish one and the chocolate brown one. And I have to say it works really nicely in the palette. So this is the extent that we have for now. This is how it looks. It's a long piece, it's going to go over the shoulder, as I said, and we already have part of the back piece here. This one is going to be the back neck opening, basically. And as you can see, I'm using whatever pattern I come up with at the moment, so it's going to be this like interesting show of patterns, but I had to look up some puff stitches, variations, and other interesting stuff to really make it not as boring. Actually, no, it was never gonna be boring, but Mom kind of surprised me with the kind of stripy and mixed effect that she wants. She wanted all of these, different patterns in it to really have this, like, I don't know, very variated, how would I call that? It's like a sampler. Yeah, it's sort of like a sampler of all the stitches and combinations that you can have. And when Mom was knitting, she made several sweaters that had these combinations of colors and patterns and everything. And it's not as easy in crochet to do that, I think, but I'm trying. I'm really trying. I learned this, braided puff stitch variation, and I really like it. I'm gonna repeat it several times in this piece, I think. And yeah, I think it's turning out pretty nice. It kind of makes me think that this preference of my mom's might stem from the times when she was a youngling, when she was growing up, and it was kind of the hippie age. But in our country, it was not as pronounced, with the culture and everything. But still, the fashion of the times was in this style. It was colorful, it was earthy tones, but colorful. It was patterns everywhere, and the garments were really interesting. So it is possible that in the same vein, actually, as me mentally returning to my young years, childhood years in the 90s with all the rainbow colors, and the kitschy combos and kitschy pictures, that she is also sort of returning to her youthful fashion choices. Probably, I don't know. It just reminds me of those, late 60s, early 70s times, and it's not exactly for me, but I love it for her. It's interesting. It gives interesting feelings. Anyways, I'm sort of rambling, sorry. But I don't have that much time and, that much spoons also for a longer update. So I hope you're going to be happy with this one. I am sort of happy I'm able to do it now, that I can hopefully keep some regular video posting calendar for a bit. I know it doesn't really help with the channel or anything, and I don't really have the need to grow it, but it seems that the views are more in the higher numbers, if I post sorta regularly. So I'm happy I was able to do this. I'm happy that you decided to join me and to spend your time with me. And for now, have a great time. Enjoy crafting, enjoy creating, and enjoy the colors. Goodbye.